What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here today. We're listening to Talk with the song Renee. This is, of course, off the album It's My Life, which was released in 1984. Every time I see the name of this album, I can't help but think, is it Bon Jovi? It's my life, it's now or never. Hold on. That I think I first heard that song in a bowling alley. And can I tell you, it came around right around the time I was just getting into rock, because I was not always into anything rock related at all. And I was just getting into rock with like Creed or something, Higher by Creed, remember that? And I heard this song, Bon Jovi, It's My Life, and honestly, it's kind of a good song. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the song. This is Talk with Renee. I'm so sorry about talking about Bon Jovi. Do you guys like Bon Jovi? I don't know anything else about him, but yeah.
Well, baby, how the weeks been. Baby, was the best part of your youth this sensation? Yeah, that's a change. I never thought I'd end up fooling you. Do you hear what they say? All these people living up in my street, oh, they say, out of touch, she lives in faded dreams. Renee, 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 baby, how the weeks been. Baby, how the streets change. Renee, baby, how the weeks been. Maybe when the cheat plays, maybe when the ace falls from his suit and he tells you, yeah, that's the game. I didn't wanna lose it on the two. You planned his way, but the present you've been
Such a Shame and Renee, these are two, to me, perfect songs. Like perfect, perfect, perfect. These are totally the mood that I love. When I'm listening to Talk Talk, I kind of expect this mood, but they excel and surprise every time they do it. I absolutely love Hollis's singing, this whispery, pained, almost tortured soul, but it's so dreamy at the same time. It's also very just conversational. Sounds like a real person. I love the synth work in here, just as I always do, by Tim Frisch. And the drumming, I like that kind of soft padding, almost like little bubbles just popping on the pond. The direction that they take, for example, in here, with the verse being very slowed down and just open and atmospheric, draws me in. The chorus, which jumps into that synth pop lane, just switches over for a moment, is very exciting and thrilling. And something that I've noticed that Talk Talk does is they so effortlessly and starkly, with a bit of contrast, end the synth pop direction of the chorus and switch lanes right back into the verse of atmosphere. And the way they do that, I think, is very brilliant. I know that this album is more of their, not mainstream, but a little more poppier, right? Of course, compared to what would come later on. And I know that Talk Talk achieved a little bit of popularity with this album and I believe the next song, which is their single, It's My Life. But I feel like audiences at the time, and you guys can let me know and fill me in, if you were listening to Talk Talk, they weren't delivering to you just the same old synth pop. You know, even though the genre was still kind of newly formed at this time. I feel like they were giving you something with a little bit more artistic integrity. And I think that listening ears would catch on to that. They would hear something in Hollis' voice. They would hear something in the atmosphere and the mood that was being built. That wasn't just like disco and dancey. It was poppy, catchy, singable, but there was something a little more artistic. I feel like they were very influential even in their synth pop direction. I feel like they just have it all there. The fretless bass, duh. That mixed with the quiet underlay of the synth, and of course, like I said, Hollis' voice. It's just a mixture that's well tailored to me. It's a cocktail of perfection that I'm always going to get down with. Let me bring it back and bring it back here. There we go. Okay. Love that bass. But listen to the chorus. Okay. I want to mention something really quick that I think was interesting, and it's something I've kind of noticed about myself. The actual specific sounds that they're using on the synth here, and I've heard in other songs from Talk Talk and other bands in general, I'm very captivated by certain sounds. And I think you guys also probably have this as well. Are there certain synth sounds, and I'm talking specifically with synthesizers, are there certain sounds that you love and are almost like instantly recognizable to you? And there's others that you're just like, what is this? This is the wonkiest stuff I've ever heard. And kind of like with music in general, everyone's going to have that sound that they're just more attuned to. We all have different tunings. And some bands are easier for us to tune in than others. But the sounds that they use specifically in this song reminds me, and I know it's nostalgia based, it reminds me of old video games on the Sega Genesis that I used to play growing up with my brother, sometimes with my mom or dad if I could try and like pull them in a little bit for a round or two, you know, a little bit of Streets of Rage 2. Like Sonic and all that stuff, like those sounds are just kind of embedded in me, and I love those sounds. And so when I'm hearing them used here, of course, before the games even came out or anything, I'm like, wow, this brings me back. And so I'm specifically tuned to those sounds. All of that roundabout way just to say that I really like how the synths sound here. Let's talk about the lyrics on this one. Well, baby, how the weeks fade. Baby, was the best part of your youth a sensation? Yeah, that's a change. I never thought I'd end up fooling you. Do you hear what they say? All these people living up in my street, well, they say out of touch. She lives in faded dreams. So this person, Renee, she's out of touch, or at least this is what people are saying. She's out of touch and she lives in faded dreams. She's trying to hold on to a fantasy or something that's not her reality, and it's just going downhill from there. Renee, 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 baby, how the weeks fade. Renee, how the streets change. Renee, baby, how the weeks fade. Well, I don't know the specific situation that she's in or what they're directly talking about. Maybe we'll find out here. And maybe when the cheat plays, maybe when the ace falls from his suit and he tells you, yeah, that's the game. I didn't want to lose it on the 2. You're playing his way. I like that kind of play on words when they're talking about a guy in a suit, but also the ace falls from his suit, like, cards. But the prize that you've been losing was youth. And I say, throw the ace and face up with the truth. I really like that line. So we're kind of taking on like playing cards, gambling, poker maybe, I don't know. Throw the ace and face up to the truth. Kind of like fold. Throw in your hand. You've already lost. Just face up to the truth. What is the truth though? What is the situation she's in? It's kind of vague. It doesn't say exactly. But baby, as the weeks change, and we've seen quite a few, I don't know who's fooling who. I'm fooling you. I'm fooling you. Something relationship related. But you can at least let me know what you guys thought of the track because I really enjoyed this one. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you as always for being here. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.